Jennifer and I still flip houses, still have rentals and all that. And 2 weeks ago was the first time in probably 3 years that we've had an inspection report come back where the buyer walked because we wouldn't do the repairs. A lot of the pundits obviously were calling for a massive market crash. I think, there are areas that are down 15, 20%
Sure.
from the peak. There are areas that have continued to go 5, 10% a year up.
Sure.
I still like the asset. We only loan at or below the median home price for the zip code. It's kind of like the safe house, if you will. How are you guys looking at the market, kind of the rest of 24 and into 25?
Sure. So just to give you some numbers, we operate in Arizona, Colorado, Texas, Tennessee, and Georgia. So we're in 5 markets, mainly just the MSAs. And in those
MSA is big town.
Big towns. If you're looking at Google Maps, if you see a lot of green, we're probably not there. So we're in the city.
It's where the concrete is.
Where the concrete is. Yeah. And so we close anywhere from 250 to 350 transactions a month just in those 5 areas. We're doing a very high volume of those ones, and so we have a very good pulse on what's going on. And because we're a debt fund, we service our own debt. We have a very great indicator on the market because we get payoffs and stuff. And so where we see people getting into trouble are the ones that are cutting corners. If obviously prices have softened in some areas, they maintain. I don't think anything's soaring right now, but they're maintaining or slightly increasing. But then the ones that are having a hard time right now are the ones, they got a weird floor plan. They used the wrong materials. They tried cutting corners. They didn't do a great job, because what we're seeing on our side is the average consumer has they have a problem with it, but they're willing to buy an expensive house with an expensive rate, but they don't want to do anything else to it. So you can't have all three. So you have to get a good deal on a house to have a good rate, but you still got to put money into it, or you got to have a high rate, high price house, but then it needs to be turnkey, ready to go. No, the days of just buying a house and I'll fix it up later because my credit card's at 8% are gone.
Cycles, right? Like, we've got it. Jennifer and I still flip houses, still have rentals and all that. And 2 weeks ago was the first time in probably 3 years that we've had an inspection report come back where the buyer walked because we wouldn't do the repairs. There's always been a little bit of a dance. Well, actually, there was a period there in the virus that they didn't even get inspections. But, there's always been a little bit of a dance. But we actually had someone walk because we wouldn't do the inspections, which kind of leading indicator. It's like, okay, a little bit of a buyer's market feeling on a $250,000 house in Mesquite, Texas. Those are the ones that we're going, no inspection, no contingency, no appraisal.
Here's my money.
Yeah, here's my money. Here's my credit. I'll take the house. So I think you're on to something, Zach, and maybe that will be something really good for our audience, Ryan, because you've got experience in this. Now you actually have to look at that product pricing and presentation and make sure they're aligned, or you're not going to be able to sell your house.
For sure.